And I was just sitting here thinking, I'm just sitting here thinking, I wasn't thinking about it. But yeah, I was thinking about this beautiful lady online. She was talking about the Cinderella story. And she was like, she wasn't saying nothing, but I was sitting here thinking. I was like, that must be like a curse to a family or something that do so much evil. The energy swap like that. Because I'm in the same situation. My family was like that. They turn everybody against you. That must be like a curse or something. And then, I looked at it like, okay, it was a story, but I think it was deeper than a story. I think it's something like a bloodline, lineage, or a curse or something. Because I got done like that all the way up to the degree where they took my identity and got away with it. Well, I don't know how they did all this. Well, I know how they did it. I know exactly how they did it. They just don't know how they got away with it. The only thing that keep me posing in my situation is how they got away with it for so long. I mean, some of these people got old. Some of these people got old on the 80, 70, 90 years old, torturing me. And torturing people before me. I mean, they perfected it. They was already doing it. Well, in my case, I noticed, when I did my research, I noticed that it went further back than myself. But, like right now, they got me in a situation where they got plenty of money, but I can't get no clothes, no nothing. But if I go crazy, I do something crazy, they'll come on here with all kind of food money. You want to go take you something clothes? This is embarrassing, bro. I'm so sick of it. And I used to check them. I used to, but I get locked up. I get in trouble when I do anything. The cops lock me up. I was listening to my ancestors, and they were like, barn harassment, something like that. Farm harassment, something like that. So they run it because they've been doing this purposely. And this time they done squeezed me to the point where I can't do nothing. And I looked it up. And I know some people who died from it. I ain't gonna say if they was in my family or not before I was born. But these people have been doing this a lot. Before I got in this situation, when I seen it coming around, I got into it with this dude. He ran though, he left, I don't know where he went to. I don't even remember what the last place I seen him. I don't even know what dude it was actually, but cause I wanted some answers. And this dude told me, I don't know if I can't remember if he said a neighborhood, your family, they sacrifice people. They feel like they have a church or something like that. They said they feel like they gotta sacrifice people to live. So they sacrifice people with inheritance. I don't know how true that is though, y'all. I ain't never seen no money around here, even when I was little. And the only people that had money were my grandparents. And they never showed it. So I don't know. It was like they sacrificed. Some church sacrificed people for a living or something. I never looked into it. I didn't want to. I didn't want to know a church was getting away with such a thing. Bad enough they turned God into a den of thieves. Now a sacrificial layer. Nah, man. Nah. When you do something to that degree, you done took evil. You done mastered evil. You done realize you don't get no blessings because you murder people. You don't realize you don't get no blessings because you sacrifice people. Well, you must understand you going straight to hell when you die too. But, because I know some of y'all, if it's the people I think it is, y'all terrified of prison and jail, so you might well be scared to go to hell too. Because you going straight to hell. But, you know, not losing your blessings and stuff, them are signs that you going to hell. Your heart serious. You can't go to heaven. You can't go to heaven like that. Some of y'all done been to hell 3 times. That's what I'm saying. People don't get it. I asked God that too. It shocked me when I heard that. The guy was like, it's somebody in my family going back to hell for the 3rd time. Once you go back 3 times, you don't get out of hell. But hell, every time you go to hell is an eternity. You get what I'm saying? Like, you get a life sentence in prison. It might be, I don't even know what it is, 20 years or something, 10 years, 20 years. That's a life sentence in prison. What is it, 25 years? I don't know. But I know that can give you double life sentences. You get 3 life sentences, you done, right? The same thing in hell. I'm telling y'all, all this stuff comes from somewhere. The physical justice comes from the spiritual justice. They're not that bright to come up with that themselves. Nobody are. None of us are. It had to have been a higher power. And anyway, I was just thinking about the Cinderella story. I was like, man, that must rub out like, it must be like a tube of evil. And it's like, it's squeezed down, like from the spiritual. And like, okay, these are the people who keep doing this. If them people start getting dumbed down, acting crazy, they act like rats that just ate poison. They go around, they just act crazy. You don't want to be around them, bro. Like I said, I remember a kid that was bright in school. I don't know what happened to him. I hate telling the story because it's so cloudy. I don't know what really went on. Kid could have been a lawyer. That kid got stuck. His family pulled him out of school. In high school, would put him in a situation like this. And I think his own mama started sleeping with him. Wicked evil, bro. And it ain't that she wanted to sleep with, it was the fact that they sacrificed him. And he probably, when he did speak up and go crazy, when he did speak up and go crazy, it was probably about sex. And I guess it one thing led to the next. This is evil. I'll be glad when it's over. I can't wait till it's over. I want to take it in my own hand, but God told me to sit still and sit right here, and everything gonna work out. I'm gonna be in the right place at the right time. I can't wait to see it. I want to see what I want to see what God got planned, because I done experienced so much in my life. Even if I got myself out of here, it really wouldn't be that interesting to do something. I mean, it would be. It'd be the fact that I'm out of here, but waiting on God, I just like to see miracles and stuff. I like to see that. I ain't seen a miracle in so long. I ain't seen a miracle in so long. But these people stole my identity. And they ruined themselves. Like, I know one person who participated in that. Most of, I don't know if I wish I could see her, because I'm just hearing this, you know, but I think a lot of people in her family died. I got sick or something. But she was deeply rooted in this situation. Other people just got sick real bad, ill in the head. And some of them so bad off they can't fix this if they wanted to. It's like God got us all trapped. It's like my homeboy, he was like, share me. I can't share a message or nothing. I can't do nothing. I had to stop. I had to unsubscribe a lot of people that I used to listen to messages for, which hurt me, because I used the messages to get through the day. But they messages was for whoever was stealing my energy. And Lord knows, I didn't want to hear that. Somebody was trying to, what it was is somebody was trying to project. It was projections. I want you ain't finna project that disgusting ass energy on me. You should know whoever you are. I hope them girls don't work for you, because you are disgusting. I like to see people. I like to look outside. I guess y'all be like, he looking outside for one. I don't look outside for one. I just like to see people. I don't see people. As you can see, ain't nobody out there. You got me in a bottle. I like to see people. Seeing people walking around, it's like, oh man, they still alive? I ain't alone. Good. I can get back to chilling. I think the world ended. But, but this is a good example for us to learn from. Because when they get to the point where people feel like they have to sacrifice somebody so they can even get $1, that means they done voided their contract with God and they know it. That's scary. That's scary when wicked, evil people, there's something ain't right with them and they slow a little bit. And they shouldn't even be slow in the first place. They wasn't slow. They didn't start off slow. That's a sign. And then the fact that they get together, especially in God's house, and find a child to sacrifice for a living, man, and then it's funded and governed and all that. Oh, hell no. That's going to send the whole country in a third world situation. You can't call the laws or nothing. You can't call the laws or nothing. I'm going to start talking about this if they let it go out. They don't be letting it go out when I say something about it. When I say form and born, they shut it. They don't even let them go out. Can't talk about it if you don't want, you know what I'm saying? Why you doing it? If you're scared? Bunch of cowards. I could be y'all, bro. Ain't nothing worse than a damn millionaire coward. Ain't no way in hell. No, y'all. All money ain't good money. I forgot what I was gonna say though. But I was thinking about that Cinderella story. It's like it filters off. Because I found something in this situation. I found one of the main people. I just kept it to myself. But they was so... I felt sorry for them. Like the ghost I told y'all about I had an encounter with. And the ghost said she was in this house. The house is haunted to this day. I think I saw it on YouTube. It was in another country or somewhere. I didn't want nobody to buy one of them houses you can get for free or something like that. I think. But the woman was sitting on a chair like this, and somebody that she loved in the house with her bust upside her head and killed her. And I said, why you didn't do nothing about it? She says when she looked into it as a spirit, said she felt sorry for him. I said, that's gonna leave you stuck. She didn't say nothing else. She went on. That was the first time God showed me my gift. She was one of the first. It was like when God showed me my gift, when he activated my gifts in 2020, 2021, this before I was really on the phone stuff. I really shouldn't have got on the phone. I started messing with the phone stuff like a week after, which he didn't mind it, because it made it easy, but I shouldn't have chose a channel from a phone. I should have kept doing it the way God showed me, because it was more natural. But I seen, it was like a bunch of spirits. God let a bunch of spirits come up to me from north, east, west, all around me. They came up to me, a lot of them. Evil, bad, good. I mean, all of them. And they just wanted answers. They wanted to be free. They were just like, the bad ones was really just went bad for being a vengeance spirit, for being in this situation for so long, something like that. And I can't use it like that though. She was honest, she was the last one I really talked to. After that, I've been stuck in this situation, dealing with the energy that's in this situation. And I stay updated. I know I stay updated because everybody's names keep coming up that I know for a fact that's involved in them. And it's like, they were so deeply rooted, y'all. My ancestors had to go into the high up. They had to go into that situation and dismantle a lot of their situation before they could get to the surface of the people that I knew that was a part of the situation. And I knew I was stuck for a long time after that. I knew it was like in 2020, 2019. I knew I was stuck for a long time after that. So it's like they really ain't got to tell me. They didn't have to tell me no more after that. And I didn't really have to, you know. I just had to be patient and practice meditation and praying. I was already praying. I just had to practice meditation. That's how I learned so much about meditation. It was like, God gave me a clear answer, you know. And I've been going through this my whole life, and I watch God take care of it, bro. Don't nobody get away with nothing around me. They go crazy, bro. And then, like I said, God won't let me. It's something about me. Because I was out here. He had let me one time fight for when I was in the street. And like, he gave me that. He let me fight then. Well, while I was in the street. I mean, what else you gonna do? And, but he don't want me fighting at all. He don't want me in no conflict like that for some reason. So I can only be really patient. But if I check these people, they'll call the law anyway. And the laws will come over here and lock me right on up because they've been waiting to lock me up. That's how awful it is. It's just awful. It's awful. And then they get mad at you because you ain't supporting. What are we gonna support you for? What are we gonna support you for? You know what I mean? For locking up the one for locking up the victim. That's what happens to their mind, bro. Get perverted. That's what I'm watching the energy, bro. Now I was sitting here thinking about that Cinderella story. Anyway, that Cinderella story, that ain't just a story. That happens to people's life. It's like an energy that consumes families, I think. It's probably a bunch of something. Man, you know what? If I could get with somebody, I'd probably start like an investigation group on that. There's probably a bunch of people out here stuck like that. I probably would start me an investigation group on that. I should have never said it. It don't matter. If God want me to do it, if He don't want me to do it, but yeah. Oh, okay. So right now in this situation, I can't do nothing. My man wanted me to share. I can't share nothing. I can't share nothing if I wanted to. But I'm gonna tell you something. When it get this bad, just pray and meditate. I know y'all want to know what you do when it get this bad. I can pray. I can do the Buddha, bro. I'm telling you, they won't let me sleep. Like I can sleep for a year, bro. I can sleep I can sleep for a whole year, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can sleep for a year, bro. And then things will be right. My ancestors take it to you. If I go to sleep, bro, this is to get fixed a lot faster. If I go, it ain't even sleep. It's called hibernation. If I hibernate, oh, it's gonna be a wrap on y'all. I wake up chunky as hell. I wake up real big. I wake up about 190 pounds, and then I have to get the weight off of it. All of it be fit, though. Everything be fit, and everybody be looking scared. They doing this. It be like this and shit. I don't even deal with nobody, bro. But anyway, God told me, he told me to say, but what you do, like in this situation, it's real bad now. It's real bad. Like I said, they messed the messages up. They made it where I couldn't do nothing. All I could really do is read, draw, and I can't even do music because the beats are the same beats since 2020. I can't listen to them no more. I can listen to other people's stuff, I can't really listen. I can't even do no music for myself. It's like that right there just muted creativity when it came to music. So Ancestors put it up because it ain't nothing but it's a gift out the store. They put it up and put something else there for right now. So then I've been getting attacked with pepper, some kind of pepper and garlic. They putting in there. That's why I don't eat much. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if they know it. But that was a while back. I don't know if they're still doing it. But that stuff do a lot of damage. It take a long time to heal. And then they were doing some kind of stuff where, like I said, with the hygiene stuff, they burn your palm off. Whatever they were doing. Whatever, mercury. They were playing with mercury. And mercury real bad for this. I don't know what mercury. I know the spiritual side ain't really fond of mercury though when it comes to something. And somebody knows this stuff. Somebody know how to attack ghosts and everything. And they attack chosen one like this. Whatever they attack ghosts with, they're gonna put it on the chosen. Whatever they attack humans with, they're gonna put it on the chosen. They're gonna keep attacking. It's funny because it's like it's funded. It's approved by governments and polices and everything. I don't know if that's a fact, but if it is, y'all, we finna see it. We finna all see a bad epidemic in the whole world. Because you just like somebody manifesting for the future of our youth. Somebody manifesting bad karma. Like they hate somebody on this planet hate this planet. Somebody hate this planet. Because my situation is bad, but there's a lot of people out there in bad situations. Because some people making good money and making money, but y'all working for some pure evil people. And all these companies and stuff are collecting bad karma for our planet. So it's like nobody want to stand up straight. Nobody want to be a real man or woman. And whoever, I know who it is, but I'm such at the bottom of the toe pole, I couldn't see them or greet them or see them in the, you know what I'm saying, shake their hand. I couldn't do nothing. Because whoever they are, they huge. You know, they're a powerhouse. And I guess they get a thrill off putting people in an ant form. Guy got a realm where he put people like you in an ant form, and the ants is big like humans. And them ants torture you to death. I've been wanting to say that for a long time, since the studio. That was another round. He showed me that back when I was still in the studio. But it's an ant form. It's like an ant. He'll put a human there. He put like humans that be doing bad stuff to animals and stuff. It's a realm for y'all. And whatever animal or insect y'all always torture to death, they'll put you in and them animals and them insects will be humans compared to you. You'll be like an insect. They'll torture you to death. Yeah. I want to say this sooner, but I didn't say it. God told me I could tell y'all everything. But I don't like doing it for some reason. It ain't nothing wrong. But yeah, so anyway, I was just studying this filter. I was like, that evil must filter. Because when I was trying to find out the root of it myself, I found one person I know that was deeply rooted in it. And she had already went slap crazy. She had already went slap crazy. There wasn't nothing she could do, even if she wanted to. But I watched and observed her for a while, and it looked like so much evil. Like, it was like all the evil before me. Somebody poured it in her. And that's when I started learning about, that ain't the reason. But I started understanding more about DNA then. Because it was like these people were using this girl. It was like the drop off in her, bro. Like, it was like a lot of evil. Everybody emotional. Everybody was just, man. But she'll float for Hades, though, anyway, so it really didn't matter. It really didn't matter. Yeah, she'll float for Hades, so it didn't matter. But it was like, I could see all the evil. Everybody I knew that was attacking me, I saw it in this one person. It's like something is filtering out all the evil in this world, and it's going to a certain place. And you can tell it's finna be a purge. I've been stuck right here for so long. It's like, if you get stuck like this for so long, what else you gonna do? Go crazy? I've just been studying energy. When you start studying energy, you can meditate all day. You can sit in one spot for years. You can stay in one spot for years on end. But now you're looking at energy and you watching God work. Cause ain't nobody getting away with nothing. I'm telling you, God showed me this on a small scale. And I felt sorry for the people, but he told me I better not do that this time. But I felt sorry for the people, bro. Them people went crazy. Them people died, got killed. Family got killed. Everybody around them got killed. They went slow. They got just havoc after havoc. You know what I'm saying? It was just bad, bro. And I was like, why are y'all still doing it? But when you talk to them, there's something wrong with them. They're like, they were geniuses going to school, colleges and stuff. Colleges. And they just go crazy and start looking different, transforming and everything on a major scale. We be like, wow, ain't nobody noticing this? And then y'all did it again, and then it's at a major scale. It's at a massive scale this time. It's on a massive scale this time, so it's going to be a lot of people. The best thing I could tell the people out there is better realize this stuff and better realize these changes and just start moving these people out of seat, out of offices, because they'll go crazy. They'll collapse your organization. They'll collapse your businesses because bad karma follow them. They jinx after that. And we see the movies. When somebody jinx, you don't want nobody. If you go into a pyramid play, if you go into Africa, an ancient play, to find gold or treasure in a pyramid, you don't want nobody jinx going with you. Well, you don't want nobody jinx running your business neither. Whoever part of that, they just got to be stopped. Now, it's like, the way I'm looking at the energy, like this is a worldwide thing, and some big players is part of it. Well, y'all finna go down. From what I see about the energy, y'all finna fold. Because y'all gonna go crazy trying to keep it going if you ain't already crazy. I ain't out there. I ain't even gonna tell you. I'm just worried about my situation. But I'm saying I see it on a major scale. If y'all already ain't going crazy. By now, if y'all is online and stuff, if people listen to y'all probably ain't even talking right. I ain't talking about slurring or talking slow. I'm talking about you probably exposing yourself by the way you talk. You gotta be moved. You done, bro. Your soul ain't in you no more. You just, I forgot what they call it in the Astro. It's like ain't nothing working in you no more. You gotta be moved. Or you'll send your whole country into catastrophic events. Because you ain't got no soul no more. You done. Whatever this is y'all had going on, it's over. I done sat here long enough to observe the energy. It's over. Even if you did keep going, something let you keep going. The whole world be infested with STDs because y'all ain't right. Y'all been gone a long time ago because you can't even heal yourself. You can't even stop to heal yourself. And you just letting, there's more people out here contaminated than it is people that ain't contaminated. It ain't supposed to be like that. That's a bad off balance. It's really bad off balance. But anyway, back to the Cinderella story. I was just sitting here thinking about the Cinderella story. Yeah, I was like, why did these people get this evil? And then I was like, she funny as hell. Wanted to tell the Cinderella story. I think she's hilarious. She be saying some silly messages, bro. She said she had a message earlier. She was saying something, telling somebody to cry. I said, I ain't remember the last time I ever cried. I said, whoever she talking about, I bet that they gonna have a hard time. I cry for God, I don't cry. Angels don't cry, y'all. You probably would if you didn't know you was an angel and walking in your angel mode. But once you realize you're an angel, you ain't crying no more. I ain't cry. I cry for two reasons, my son and God. And now I don't even cry for when I say I cry for two reasons, my son and God, I mean the last time I cried was for my son. The last time I remember me crying for a human being was for my son, and it was because of the situation. But otherwise, I ain't never really cried. I cried for God. You can go ask people in school. I had somebody go ask about it. They said, you ever seen, all of them kept calling me a beat. They kept saying, oh, he a weak ass, I said, you better go ask the people I ever dealt with. Go to my school or something. You want to keep playing with me. I said, they going to tell you they ain't never seen me cry. This dude was cocky. He was like, let's go. I know some people. And we went somewhere. He wanted me to go with him. He was so cocky. Cause me and him about to square up. He was running his mouth real good. And he said, he asked the dude that me and him know, you ever seen him cry? He said, you know what? I ain't never seen him cry. I ain't never seen him cry. I was like, bro, I don't do no crying, bro. I ain't never cried. It ain't that I'm evil, it's that I know I'm a child of God. And when I cry, God pull up. You don't want them problems. When an angel cry, it's like a beacon for God. You don't want them problems. I can call my father right now, bro. I can write. I got powers that y'all ain't never seen before. I can write myself out of this situation. I got some serious power, but I want to see God do his thing, because God was telling me all about it. I ain't seen nothing like this. All the time I seen something like this is in the Bible. I want to see it, so I'm not getting in the way anymore. God was like, we need you to stay out of the way and just observe. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just staying out of the way and observing. But yeah, this Cinderella story, I'm starting to study this. It's like a tag on a family. It's like, you think you're doing something, getting away with that. No, you getting tagged for God to go ahead and put you on that the Hades float. And y'all got the devil riding with y'all. I seen a group of people one time, bro, in an evil pack. They was doing so much evil. But I got a guild. And they was doing a lot of evil. They been getting away with it too, just like this family. Been getting away with evil. White, black, no matter who they are, different races. They was doing a lot of evil. I ain't gonna say this family, but they ain't never been this bad on there. But anyway, forget all that. I saw a group of people, and they were riding around with somebody, and the devil was in the car when the devil was looking like this. The devil was looking like this, like the car looking dead at me, for no reason at all. I ain't had no business looking at me. The devil riding around like, I know the devil is in this vessel, for a fact. And I got around that person, I asked him, and she was like, yeah. I said, it's like once you know the energy, it could be anybody. I can go up to a guy, because it's like the devil jumps. They jump. And I asked, like Jesus, that the human body won't talk to you no more. The demon inside them will. And it's like people will do so much evil. Let's say they recruit people. They'll finally recruit the right person. The devil come to kill, steal, and destroy. And I've watched that too. Like when I sit back and I watch that too. Before these people get with this particular individual, everything be, whatever crimes they're committing is pretty clean. You don't really even notice it. They clean, you don't notice it. But when they add that additional to their group, I ask them. It could be anybody. I be like, hey, bro. And they be like, yeah. So stay away from them. That's all they say to me. So stay away from them. That's all they say to me. That's all they say. They say the weirdest stuff to me, like, when I get the devil to talk through the skin, talk through the flesh, and I ain't talking to that flesh no more, they'll say some exotic, weird stuff like, yeah, stay away from them, or they'll say, why you being so something? And it's basically like, why you around? Don't even be around these people. We cleaning up. But anyway, now observing for a while, and after that, they'll get messy, start getting in trouble with the laws, getting contaminated. They get so dysfunctional and so messy, nobody can deal with them. And nobody want to deal with them, and they just get dealt with. Like, I saw all this. Like, I grown up watching this. And I tell people, people come in my studio, and I have to tell them, If they with somebody I know that got a demon in them, I tell that person, I know you. Don't act up in here. They won't stay in that long. They won't stay in that long. I say, don't act up in here. They always, it's funny though, because you expect the demon to be scared of you, but they don't. They feel uncomfortable around me. They don't really want to be around me. I tell them, I know you. I think I learned a lot of that from being in that studio. But anyway, it's long enough, 35 minutes. Besides, it's getting comical. I don't like to tell my story because it's animated to death. And I don't need my father coming and saying sacrilege. He'll jump in me in a minute and say sacrilege. But I don't, it's all clouded, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really, it's not really clear information. But I just know I'm finna get ready to start being trained for that. When Jesus went up to that man, when he cast him in the pigs, that's why I'm in this solitude mode. I can't wait to get in that situation. But God, I'm in it now, but it's like God finna teach me how Jesus did that. I hope he do. I told God, hey God, he was like, what you want to learn in this situation? And one of the things to learn in this situation, I ain't gonna tell on him. But it's coming around though. It's coming around. That's why I said I got rid of the message, y'all. It ain't nothing to do with y'all. It was just y'all message. It wasn't for me. It was like somebody was projecting the message. They flipped the screen. And ooh, it was so disgusting. And I just got rid of it. So it ain't no hard feeling.